Howdy campers, and welcome back to another episode of Collection Log Completionist, the series where I celebrate my girlfriend's birthday instead of getting free collection log slots. Here we've got myself doing some Tazars with the new Venom tech that was discovered and then shortly after patched. And unfortunately, we weren't able to get any new log slots with it because I was spending most of the weekend off with my girlfriend celebrating her birthday, but what can you do? If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically Jagex made some changes to the way Venom worked a while back, and just recently people discovered that you can basically tag monsters with Venom and then run away and they'll still take damage from Venom over time. So basically you could just sprint around all of the Inferno area, tagging every single Tazar, and just over time they would die from Venom. So you could kill like literally 1,000+ Tazars per hour and complete this log very, very quickly. Shortly after a lot of people outside of the Log Hunters Discord found out about this tech though, there was a patch that was placed just for Tazars. So they just made Tazars immune to Venom instead of fixing the issue in a hotfix. So I went over to Skeleton Wyverns and basically did the same thing with Skeletal Wyverns until they patched it a couple days later. And I try not to complain on this channel too much, but this one upset me a little bit, partially because I wasn't able to exploit it, so I mean, I'm a little bit biased there, but also because these same Venom mechanics messed up Barbarian Assault, and Barbarian Assault has basically been much worse to do for weeks now, and they haven't done anything to fix it until now. Then all of a sudden we found a way to use it to our advantage, and they like instantly hotfix it and then completely remove it a couple days later while still not fixing Barbarian Assault, which to me is just annoying. Like, I don't know. Who really cares if some collection loggers can get obsidian items significantly faster? Sure, was it a little bit busted, but I feel like they went so far out of their way to fix it like immediately when they didn't need to do that. But that's neither here nor there. That's my rant out of the way. Let's get back to some collection log hunting. You absolutely love to see it, Granite Boots, while banking at the GE to get myself some more Trident charges. Very nice. We've done probably about 1,000 or so kills so far, so with my kills before starting to use this method, probably about on rate for these boots. Also, absolutely massive shout out to Namaste Bay, who told me he had a donation that they wanted to give me since they were quitting RuneScape. Figured it was going to be either like 10 mil GP or they were going to try to lure me, and no. They just gave me like over 150 mil and told me to buy some gourmet implinks for more easy clues. So we will definitely be doing more easy clues coming up here real soon. The very last run of the day, another granite longsword. Quite funny. If we take a look at our Bone Crusher, only really did about 1,300 Fossil Island Wyverns in the last 2 days. Which is a decent amount, but still only like 10% of the way to rate, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? It's just one of those super long grinds. Oop, 111 farming, nice. Decided to do some DKs, and it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I've got a little bit of scuffed gear because I don't have a scythe, and I sold off my Sang a while ago, so I wanted to see how Shadow would go. And I brought a Blood Fury instead for some heals. So it's been a while since I've done DKs, but the rings are really expensive right now, so I figured that now was a good time to get a couple hundred or 1,000 kills in. Here is the collection log. I've got everything except for just the pets. Been super unlucky on the rings so far, but I'm sure we'll get a couple in here now. Ooh, Circle, nice. Let's go. About time we got ourselves a ring. Not a bad one either. 3.8 mil. See, that's the reason why we're doing this right now, because heck, These things are expensive because people are expecting them to be used for the Desert Treasure 2 rings. 3.8 mil. I had to squint in just to make sure. 3.8 mil for an archer's ring. That's kind of insane, not gonna lie. Right into a dragon axe as well, of course. Absolutely, of course, we have to get ourselves plenty of dragon axes to go around. I forgot dragon axes were worth so much now. It's like actually worth keeping them and not just alking them. Yo, Sears ring, very nice. Ooh, Berserker ring, let's go. Hey, Archer's ring. That's what I'm talking about. That's the money we needed. That is 100 more Wintertod games completed because we've got 2 weeks to make up for this time around. Believe it or not, I am still keeping up with the 50 KC per week deal. First off, we've got Land's End Bank, and this was suggested by a real doozy of a name here. Knut Nicholas Kreichberg Jansen. That's a real mouthful there, but I think I actually got somewhat close this time, unlike last time I had a long name like that. First, we've got... oh boy, I might be losing her in here. First, we've got one crate that was 28 rolls, because I did do a duo game with one of my friends a while ago. But first, let's take a look at the collection log. Wintertod, obviously just missing the pet. 2 of those axes are from Wintertod. Yep, open it up. That's a whole heck of a lot, but not what we're looking for. I think that's all 50 for this one. Off to the next bank. We've got Jack DeMoss, who suggested North Arty, and I hate to break it to him, but there's an East Arty and there's a West Arty, but there's no North Arty. So I'm assuming he just means the North Arty Bank in East Arty. Well, nothing too special, but you might have noticed I'm not in my Wintertod gear, and that's because we've got the dopamine tab. We've been doing a good bit of Mithril Dragons. Oh my goodness, if I can find where the heck I actually put them. 51 chewed bones. Honestly, I thought it was more than that, but 51 is a very solid amount, so I'm looking forward to using these up real quick. Before we dig into these though, 141 total chewed bones on the collection log, so that's like roughly 6,000 Mithril Dragons killed, a little bit less. So I mean, we're actually getting relatively close to rate here. Expected rate for the Dragon Full Helm is about 8,100, I believe, a little over 8,100. So we're starting to get close to rate, to the point where we might be seeing it somewhat soon. Well, you absolutely hate to see it, but at the very least, I'm getting my money's worth out of this shadow, so no complaints there. Looks like we're going to be going all the way to rate and maybe over for this bad boy. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Only one new collection log slot this week, which is a real shame because I've been wanting to pick it up a little bit, but you know, I was still doing a lot more of the harder log stuff like DKs and things like that, hunting pets instead of hunting, you know, guaranteed minigame slots, which is gonna happen. And it's a real shame we didn't complete the Tazar log while the bug was out, but you know, I'm not salty, I'm just Malden, but One of these days we'll get back to Slayer. It's one of the things I've wanted to do, but so much stuff, so little time. Also, I will be streaming tonight. I know this is going up on a Wednesday instead of the normal Tuesdays, but I do want to get into the habit of streaming at night after every video release. So Tuesday nights you should see me streaming, and tonight you'll see me streaming as well. It'll be about 6 to 8 CST, so I know it's too late for the EU guys, but I do want to get some weekend streams in here as well so that everyone can join in. Also, as far as streaming goes, thank you guys for helping me hit affiliate already. It's been very nice being able to speed run Twitch so far, so thank you guys very much for that. But other than that, take care, and until next time, happy camping.